Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with episode 2 of our second season of Professor Builds an Anno 1800 Empire. We have kicked off the Sunken Treasures DLC. We did that in the last episode. We completed the expedition and we are now in our third world called Cape Trelawney, I believe is what it's being called. And we have access to the main island in that area, and we now have also met Nate to tie in with the quote-unquote Sunken Treasures part of the DLC, where we actually have a diving ship that will actually go out and try and find artifacts and things along those lines throughout not just the Cape Trelawney world, but additional worlds as well, or our existing new and old worlds as well. We also started to plan out the expansion of our existing old and new world via engineers in Newcastle and artistas in Madrid. Now, off stream, I did a little bit of maintenance, added in some additional populations in different islands to help increase their revenue generation. Also make sure that they're a little bit fuller when we do need to add in additional requirements or needs or luxuries or things along those lines. So I have done that. I've also taken a look at some production at each of the islands to make sure that we are producing enough. For example, Barcelona needed additional fried plantains, so I did implement that. One particular island, I don't remember which one it was now, required additional corn. Still not completely sure why it needed corn, but it needed corn, so I went ahead and added in another cornfield. You know, things along those lines, and of course that did require me to move a few things around here or there. But I think we are in a good position. In this episode, I really want to focus on trying to get Valencia up and running to craft soccer balls, as well as to start crafting internal rum. So right now, all rum production is being managed on Barcelona. But the majority of that rum is being sent to the old world, specifically to Newcastle for the artists. Now, unfortunately, the production is not high enough. I have a plan for that, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I don't have any rum going to any of the internal islands in the New World. So Madrid right now has no rum. And that is a very big cash cow internally. So I want to try and use Valencia to produce rum and send it around to Madrid, to Sevilla, as well as, of course, maintaining it for itself. And then Barcelona is already producing enough rum for itself as well as for Newcastle. And then hopefully that'll balance out our rum production. So let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Start get going. That's an interesting phrase that my mother would kick me for from a grammatical perspective. But let's go ahead and jump back into the game and get started. Okay, so we are here at Lady Margaret's Crabberidge Island, and the reason that we are here in the old world is because she has a quest for us. I'd like to try and increase our...
I prefer to watch others embracing life.
Okay, so apparently she wants us to kill somebody. A band of shameless criminals has stolen one of Her Majesty's vessels. You must be swift, child. Who knows what mischief they could cause under the royal flag.
I hope you find it illuminating.
Doubtful. Unfortunately, I don't know that I have...
Stations!
Okay, that's... Yeah, I don't know that I have any ships to actually fight anybody. No, I kind of don't. Oh, I meant to do some... I meant to add some population here in Wrexham. Let me do that right now real quick. I'm just going to add a few. Just enough to kick it up a little bit. One of the things that I have kind of accepted for right now is that population fluctuation will occur because of the rum. That's just something I'm going to have to live with for now.
Again.
Okay. I really don't have any ships. Alright, I do have some, though, in the New World. Yeah, so let's take... And we're going to send them to the old world. For now. The other thing is I think I'm going to go back to Newcastle and start production on a new ship of the line. The one that I do have is currently in Cape Trelawney. 54. How are we on guns, by the way? Oh, we're fine. We're more than fine.
Ready the ropes?
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and get a ship of the line running. Alright, so hopefully those two ships from the New World can come over fast enough. Alright, now, in this episode, we're going to focus on two things. We're going to focus, or three things, excuse me. We're going to focus on trying to get Valencia up and running for soccer balls and rum. We'll go there in a minute. The second thing that we're going to focus on is Norwich. Norwich should be ready for worker production, I believe.
Happy as a pig in muck.
Yeah, all of our farmers are full and ready to go. We then can start to think about workers, and workers are what we're going to need in order to get access to the zinc, to get access to the copper, to build iron. All of those kinds of things are going to be required for workers. So, let's go ahead and... Okay, so there are our first workers. Now,
Hard work's paying.
they need sausage, they need bread, they need soap, and they need a school. Now, I don't necessarily need to worry about doing all of that right this very second, but I've got 160 workers, I've got 140 farmers here. Oh yeah, what are their luxury needs while I'm at it? Schnapps and pub, we're good there. They also need a church. Or will need a church, and of course beer. Beer, I think we can actually get taken care of via the route that we're running to Luton, if I'm not mistaken. So we can just add Norwich to that route. For now, let's focus on getting sausage. It's gonna dirty the city, but you know, what are we gonna do? Alright, so it is 1-to-1. Okay, so there's pigs. And we then need the slaughterhouse, which we'll put right... Oh, nope, not right there. Yeah, put it right there. Oh, why do I... Oh, I need brick. Okay. Not a problem. We've got clay pit right out here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I will put in a single brick factory. And then let's run that. There we go. And small warehouse. Okay. Alright, unfortunately that means Norwich is going to be running at a deficit for a little bit, but that's okay. Let's give that some time to clean up. Now, by the way, one of the things that did happen when I was in the middle of doing maintenance is Barcelona has a festival running right now, which is great. Wrexham right now is a production facility for beer, hence all of the wheat fields. That's where the beer is running from, because right now we needed to send beer to Madrid. So we are picking up work clothes from Luton, we're picking up beer from Wrexham, and we're sending that over to Madrid. There's really no reason, though, why we couldn't then use Madrid to also send beer to Norwich as well. So something to think about for the future. Alright, so that is Wrexham, or that is the old world. Let's go back to the new world. Now, one of the things that I noticed when I was in the middle of my maintenance is, and has absolutely nothing to do with Madrid, I don't know why I'm here at Madrid, is with Barcelona, we still have a medium trading post in Barcelona. We have a large trading post in Madrid. We need to get a large trading post in Barcelona. So what I did, in order to upgrade it, I needed windows.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And there's the frigate, actually. So that frigate that is coming into the region, it should be coming...
Frigate first class.
Aha, there we go. So I am going to drop off these windows. And send it back to the old world. Actually, I'm going to leave it here, considering I just sent a ship from here to the new world, or to the old world. Alright, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to a large trading post. That's going to increase my total production, or total capacity for rum here in Barcelona. That should actually, I think, in the long run, help improve rum production around all of the worlds. So that was one thing I definitively wanted to make sure I got done. The rest of it will go ahead and get filled up over time. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this alone. Let's go down to Valencia. So Valencia, we now have...
I still have a few stories how it used to be better.
Partially for Jornaleros. We need to put in the ponchos. So let's go ahead and do that now. But before I even do that, I'm going to put in a few more Jornaleros. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Now, for ponchos, we need an alpaca farm. How do I want to do this? Because I've been trying to separate animal farms from vegetable farms, if you will. Why don't I... Okay, that's the plantain.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Okay. I'm only going to do one island in Cape Trelawney, so that's perfectly fine. I'm good with that. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Alright, I think what I'm going to do is start putting these out here. Okay. Alright, so there's the alpaca farm. We, of course, need a small warehouse out here, so we'll put that out there. And then we can put the ponchos right next to the small warehouse. Alright, that's good. That gives me this area for sugarcane and things along those lines. Actually, speaking of that, let me move that to there. And then I'm going to move this down a little bit. Giving me more room. Alright, good. Alright, so that should then fill up all of our all of our Yornaleros to be 10 out of 10 with the ponchos once they start getting filled. Happiness, again, we can't do anything until we can get rum production, but once we have enough Yornaleros, we can go ahead and put in a chapel. And that'll at least make them happy, even if they can't be drunk. Let us take a quick look at...
I bet they let Machinas do all the work where you come from.
That's still rolling, so let me go ahead back to... The rest of these islands are pretty much taking care of themselves at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. What I would like to find out, though, is have those ships... Those ships are still not here yet. I feel like I need to put in some more farmers. That's the pub. Marketplace. Okay. I'm going to put in some more farmers right here. But I need to have a road. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Alright, while we're waiting for things to happen at Norwich and at Valencia... Real quickly, I wanted to see where those ships were. Alright, they're still on the way to the old world. We still got 16 minutes. Okay. That should be enough time. I don't think we'll have too much problem there. That little strip there might be good for the docklands. I'll think about that for a future episode, potentially. Because I do have the docklands in the quest list. And it's something I would consider. I mean, the docklands is not... It doesn't provide a lot, in my opinion. It doesn't provide a lot of value.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Alright, so the reason I did the ship of the line is because we've got some additional expeditions, specifically a couple of zoological ones, that I would like to do to increase, because right now my zoo is a little light. I'd like to add to it. But I'm going to need, a fairly hefty ship in order to do that. I don't know why my numbers dropped so dramatically. One quick thing. Let me take a look at my global population. Yeah, see, this is the fluctuation that I was talking about that is happening because of rum. Although it says it's because of workers. Why would the worker population be fluctuating so much? Let me take a look and find out. Okay, needs-wise, they're fine. Maybe beer? Take a quick look here at production. No, we're making more than enough beer. We're making enough canned goods. What about lifestyle needs? That's it. It's the rum. It's back to the rum again. Yeah, it's back to the rum. So that's where our fluctuation is happening.
I am bleary-eyed with
We've got
bliss.
rum for artisans needing it because of happiness, and then we've got it as a lifestyle need for workers. What I can potentially do is turn it off as a lifestyle need so that there's a less chance. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn this off for workers, therefore allowing artisans to always have it. But right now we're out of it. And again, this is what I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to have to live with the fluctuation until I can build up a better, fuller rum production over in the New World. So, matter of fact, let's take a quick look at Barcelona with the large trading post now. Yeah, so it is really increasing. This will get me up to 300 max, and then I'm pulling 150 every time I come here. So,
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
okay, so that's good.
Fleet ready?
I don't know that we're going to be able to do anything about it. Okay, I'm going to speed things up so that I can...
Aye.
Shit. Okay.
Ready for a challenge.
I think I'll take my new ship of the line here as well.
More than ready.
Do I have anything?
The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay. Festival in Sevilla. Alright, maintenance cost. I'll put you...
Aye.
Items. Okay, nope, that's it. Alright.
Stations.
Oh, I need to stop doing that.
Fleet embarking.
Okay. I'm going to get the fleet to this point. Hopefully I've got enough time. And I apologize for just sitting here waiting, but destruction quests, protection quests, they really bother me. I don't... they really bother me. Mostly because I cannot stand the naval AI. We got 5 minutes. I don't know where the ship is now. There. Nope. That's not it. Where's my third ship?
Fleet, engage.
That's not what I wanted either.
Aye.
Did you hope God might intervene?
we didn't do it fast enough.
Attention for the Admiral.
I hope I can gradually seed change.
Yeah. I don't know why she keeps buying shares on that island, because that island has nothing on it. It's the dumbest thing. I don't know why she keeps doing that. Thankfully, I've got enough money to immediately buy them back. Alright. Crap. I was really hoping to get some improvement in our relationship, but I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. Alright. Let us go to Cape Trelawney and take a look at the quest here. We have not been doing anything here since we got things rolling. Let me... Okay. So we need to dive at the coordinates, and we need to reach 100 farmers, which we have not reached yet. So let's go ahead and focus on that real quick, because that's an easy one. That is an easy one. Alright, so there's... Let's do you there. Alright, so that should get me to 100 without any problems at all.
I was beginning to enjoy being alone for once.
Alright, and then the Nate quest.
Oh, the crane.
Plus 10% coffee shortage. Oh. Alright, we'll have to go take a look at that, because I didn't see that when I was doing my maintenance.
I think they'll swallow it.
Invasive investment. Rival buy shares. Oh, that's fine, because it's actually counterbalanced by the financial powerhouse, so that's fine.
Printed news ever done?
You cannot appease me.
Lady, you're bugging me. Alright, so we are diving at the coordinates.
If it please an all-powerful deity to place me on the throne, it shall certainly please you.
So we now have Nadaski's journal.
This waterlogged log is in a terrible state. Did you not bring any art restorers with you?
Okay, why?
This is the journal of my father's strategist, Nadaski.
Okay.
He may have been on the winning side, but Father always said Admiral Nadaski's carelessness had meant the scepter being lost to the waves.
Okay. So what do I do with this? Any ideas? It does look like Nate has something going on. So let's return the ships back to here. And then over...
A new milestone.
Very good. Over here in Cape Trelawney, we are now at 100 farmers. We need to do work clothes next, so that will absolutely be key. We need 150 workers to get to a church, to get to a pub. And then they want me to build a church. But if I remember correctly, churches are tied to... workers, so we're not quite there yet. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and get schnapps running so that we can have some very nice drunkenness. Alright, and I'm gonna run nice road.
People celebrate your leadership.
Excellent, very good. Festivals are excellent. Alright, let's do potatoes.
I'll do.
Oh, we need one more. Really? Okay. so there's the potato farm. And then we need schnapps, and if I remember, yeah, they're 1 for 1. Alright, so we'll put the schnapps factory right there. We, of course, need a small warehouse. Let me move you to there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, good. So that'll get schnapps. That'll get the happiness meter nicely and increase coin. Next is we need work clothes, and that is sheep. I should probably also go ahead and put in a fire station, because that has burned me in the past. Right, we need sheep, and we need... Let's go sheep down here. Okay. And let's put in a few more houses. Okay, I am going to move you to there, you to there. I realize this looks very anal, and it is. There we go. I'm sorry. It just doesn't look right. There. Okay. So that puts me in a little bit of a better position. And then we still need the work clothes factory. That's still 1 for 1. We'll put you right next to the lumber yard. Okay, so that'll fill things up for Cape Trelawney and get us to the worker stage. Now, the next requirement for the queen is 500 artisans here, so obviously that's quite a ways away. We'll just have to keep working at it. And then the church comes from the workers. But we need to fill up the farmers first. So as soon as we do that, and can build up the pub. Matter of fact, where am I going to put the pub? Oh, let's go check and see what Nate's got going here.
You steam ahead. Go on, mate.
Okay, old Nate offers you a diving bell quest.
Look at you go.
Right, I don't know what this means.
New orders.
And I really don't know what to do with... Oh, we need to take Nadaski's journal. You know what? I'm going to transfer that to there. And then I don't know what to do with the scrap.
I'm an impulsive shopper myself.
Oh. So we can increase diving bell rarity using the scrap. Unfortunately, I don't have any steel. Echo sounder, ballast cable. Wow, he's got a crap ton of stuff. What are these? Mystery vending box. An increased income per house of 15% if placed in the town hall. Scrap, lumber, and canned goods. Increased income of 20% and 30%. And then experimental illuminations increases happiness and attractiveness. Interesting. That would be very valuable to have equipped in a town hall in Newcastle, for example. Alright, what is this quest that he just gave us? Okay, so he wants us to dive over there. Alright, first thing...
Hold the crane!
I'm going to bring this there.
Fleet
And
on
send
the...
you all there. Okay. While we're doing this, Sevilla appeared to have a coffee... Yeah, I think I've got festivals that are done. Let's go to the New World, and specifically Sevilla. Because they're saying I have a coffee shortage. I did not see a coffee shortage. Yeah, because I'm not producing any. Sevilla is a very, very small town.
You have it in you, boss.
Sevilla is fine, though, at the moment. How much rum does it... It has no rum? Well, that's an issue. No warehouse in range. Well, that's an issue, certainly. So, small warehouse we'll put out here. There you go. Yeah, it's not even making coffee.
I will wave our flag with pride.
Boxing arena. Did I not put a boxing arena in here? I did. Oh. Well, okay. I can solve that problem. So my problem right now is I've got farmers in bad locations and workers in bad locations. So let me do a little bit of maneuvering here. I'm going to put you all there for right this second. And I'm going to put you there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with you two.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Okay. And then we'll move you four. There we go. That's better. Wonder why I can't. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so there's the boxing arena. That means that now all the obreros should be good. Yeah, I don't know why they're saying I need coffee. Coffee... oh, there's why. It's the next thing to produce in Sevilla to increase the number of obreros. That's why. Let's take a look and see what the production is. So I need 2 coffee plantations and 1 roaster. Okay, I can definitely put 1 right here. Actually, there.
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
Okay. We need 4 more.
We like to think independently.
Whatever. Alright, now I should be able to copy this. Place it right there. Okay. And then we just need a roaster. I don't really want... No, let's place it next to the warehouse. There we go. Okay. I probably need some more houses. Actually, I know for a fact that I do, so that I can upgrade some of the others to... Some of the Jornaleros to Obreros. Alright, let's put in...
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Special visitor awaits at your harbor and wants to become part of your city. Do you give permission? Sure. Okay. Okay. Again, you all are going to hate me for this. Cancel. There we go.
Use it constructively.
Thank you. Alright, real quickly, let's take a quick look at diplomacy. Treaty actions. Offer him a gift.
Every little bit could make a difference for us.
Okay.
Because everyone knows pirates like...
Oh, sure.
I admire.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Awesome. Hold on a minute. What? Did I take the quest?
My whole house gone to hell, but for the last swish of its flaming tail.
Okay. Don't know why she's talking about herself, but okay. Find the mysterious island and build a trading post on its shores. Where did that come from? Oh, okay. So where does Lady Margaret have a collection quest? I guess I didn't get it. Well, that... Unless it's in the new... Oh. Okay, let me do this real quick. Okay. And then there's one there, too. I'll grab that in a second. Alright, so we got special scrap there.
Attention for the Admiral.
Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I don't know what that one quest was. Huh. Doing these diving quests does at least make sure that we are removing some of the fog of war.
Hold the crane.
Reward found. Obsolete metal planer. Okay. So now we go back to Nate. And while that's happening, let's take a quick look at Cape Trelawney.
Don't mind a bit, foraging.
Alright, we are now ready for the pub. Now, let's figure out where we want to place the pub. Okay, I am going to move you 4 there. And then I'm going to place the pub there. I'm then going to do that. And that. It still, though, gives one house. Alright, so we'll move you to there. Cool. And then I can put a little bit of prettiness there.
You's like part of the family.
Okay, that's everybody. So let's go ahead and... Oops.
I'll boost to that.
Alright, we need 150 workers in order to get to the church, which is that next quest. So I'm going to let this kind of settle for a minute. Our ships have not made it back there yet, so let's go to Sevilla and let's see how Sevilla looks now. So they've now got coffee. They've actually got more than they need. But we need some more farmers in Sevilla. I think what I'm going to do... put you there. And then I'm going to put... Okay. Alright, so that'll increase the farmers, and then... There we go. That should make sure that Sevilla is in... Yeah, and Sevilla's in a positive spot. Madrid's running a festival, so I can't look there. How are things looking at Barcelona? So Barcelona apparently just had a big...
Dug up more than bones.
Okay.
Faster than the electric telegraph.
Oh, okay. Sure. Whatever. So Barcelona is now, I think, in a much better position than it was. We could probably add another rum production facility. Because with the amount of rum that's here, actually, let me take a quick look and see. Can I go to control? Alright, so it's leaving right now, and it's full of rum. And Barcelona still had more than 200 in its inventory. So yeah, we might actually be able to start sending rum to Madrid and Sevilla from Barcelona. Based on that. Alright, let's do that. I've got this ship here. It's the Axum, so let's make it a new route. The Axum. Okay, there. It's going to start at Barcelona. It's going to pick up Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try something, and then we can always adjust afterward. So I'm gonna grab 2 sets of 20. I'm then gonna go to Sevilla. Unload, then Madrid, unload, and then come back. That's a fairly quick route. I don't know why Sevilla has become less attractive. Why would Sevilla have become less attractive? Was it because of coffee? No. It doesn't get affected. Yeah, I don't know why Sevilla became less attractive for some reason. I think I'm going to move you to there.
We survive.
The rum happiness is for Jornaleros and
Still a
Obreros.
long way to go.
Okay. Alright, we'll see how 20 lasts. And then if I need to increase it to 25 each, then I can do that. Madrid probably is going to need more, but Sevilla is still small enough that we may not. One of the things that I had thought about doing with Sevilla was potentially using it for coffee production to send to the old world. Because coffee is, if I remember correctly...
What a happy vision of yours.
Maybe it's the engineers?
Unprecedented.
It's a basic need for engineers. That's what it is. Yeah, so unfortunately, alright, I'm gonna send you over to Luton. Alright, where did that one quest go? George Smith has bought shares back from you in his island Cedar Grove. I didn't buy anything from Cedar Grove.
You see, I have nothing to hide.
240,000. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with her. I'd love to mess with her, but I'm not going to. Make sure everybody's happy. Yep, everybody looks good. Everybody looks good. Yep. All right, good.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Let's go back to Cape Trelawney, and let's go to wherever this next thing is.
New orders.
Oh, we now have the radar, which is echolocation, long-range echolocator that reveals nearby quest objectives, treasures, and mines. Interesting.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Alright. I'm going to send you two back over to Cape Trelawney, or to Crown
Moving
Falls,
to
actually. It's the name of the town. So that we can drop off the scrap, because I don't really know what to do with it quite yet. Alright, and then we need to start working on increasing the worker population here. So we need sausages. Now, sausages, I very much want to move as far away from town as possible, because that tends to cause happiness problems. Or not happiness problems, attractiveness problems. So, let's take this road. Well, actually, let's do clay pits first anyway. Okay. And then why don't we just extend this road out to here, and we will put in a pig farm right there. Maybe. I don't know that it's actually going to work.
Into this.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's the pig farm. And then we can put the slaughterhouse because I think it's the slaughterhouse that actually, yeah, reduces the attractiveness. Oh no, the pigs do too. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, we need to get some more peoples. Okay. And let's upgrade you. Okay, apparently the rum just got dropped off in Newcastle. Alright, so that's everything that we can do in Crown Falls at the moment, because I have no idea what the deal is with Nate. He just gave us a quest, but then I don't see it anywhere on here. So, yeah, I don't know. That'll get filled up. Alright, let's go back over to... We have not touched Valencia in a bit. Valencia is where we're going to be doing soccer balls. And for that, we need a Kalchuk plantation and a Nandu farm. Those are just farmer-oriented, so there's really no reason why we can't go ahead and start doing those now. So, the Nandu farm, we will put out here. Okay, so we've got a Nandu farm. We then need a Kalchuk plantation. I actually have no idea what Kalchuk is. Looks like it's some kind of a liquid, but I can't really tell, to be honest. And there's 141. Okay, there's 144. Okay, so there's our Kalchuk plantation. And the reason that I did this is I wanted to run a road out to there, because there's our clay, and at some point we will of course need clay. And then the soccer balls, alright, they're every minute. The Nandu's every 30. So we actually need 2 Kalchuk plantations. So let's copy you exactly, and I'll put you right there. So we've now got 2 Kalchuk plantations. Then all I need is to put in the soccer ball the ball manufactory. Once we have that, we can then start looking at how to get them to Madrid. Speaking of...
It's hard to get ships. We are lucky to have friends to help us.
Okay, so she's got a clipper. We may just buy that clipper, because I don't have any ship production going on in the New World. And I think it might be just a good idea to go ahead and buy that from her. I wonder if we can buy anything from Jean Lafortune. No, he doesn't have anything. Yeah.
We never sink a ship if we can take it.
I'm going to buy that.
A new commission?
And I'm going to send it right directly here. Let's change the name of it, however, to something a little... Okay, this isn't going to mean a lot to many of you, but as a fan of Newcastle, this may mean something to some of you. We just had our first Champions League match yesterday, as I'm recording this, for the first time in 20 years, and we drew against AC Milan in AC Milan. So that was a fairly significant accomplishment for many of us, at least we felt. Happiness is good. They don't have any rum. And we don't quite have enough Yornaleros. Alright, let's put in some more Yornaleros then real quick, so that we can put in a church, or chapel. that should get us to that point, and then the... Oh, that's Town Hall. Where's the chapel? Oh, yeah, we should probably put in fire. Let's put you right there. Police. There's the chapel. Alright, I am going to move you over to here. And then I'm going to put the chapel... Oops. Move you over to here, too. And then put the chapel there. There we go. Alright, that should work. Alright, things are all looking very, very good. Numbers are all very positive. Valencia is still a little in a deficit, but that's okay. We're getting there. I mean, we still haven't upgraded to Obreras yet in Valencia, so, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the first thing was to get to soccer balls, and we've done that. Let's take a quick run around the rest of our islands. Let's go back to the old world. Newcastle, I know, is fine. I'm not worried about that. Let's take a quick look, though, at Norwich.
Wish I had something to complain about.
Why do we not... Did I not put in the slaughterhouse? That's sheep. I forgot to put in... Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, that's right. I had been waiting for the brick. That's what it was. Okay, so now we'll have... God, I feel so dumb. Alright, let's put in some more farmers. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Wrong building. Here we go. That'll allow me to upgrade them. Go ahead and upgrade that too while we're at it. Alright, so Norwich is on the right track. I think next episode... Oh, here. Lady Margaret's got something for us.
I'm old, child. I prefer to watch others embracing
Delivery quest.
life.
It's truly terrible how many lives have been taken to the humble spud. I will have the Promised Trust investigate the toxic properties of the tuber. Please deliver me some samples.
Good, child.
We just need to deliver 19 tons of potatoes?
Frigate first class. Steady her course.
Okay. We've got a town quest here in Luton.
I shouldn't ask. We've all we've ever wished for.
My pigs, Governor, you need to help me. See, they've escaped their pen. They're all we got. Please get them back. Sure.
I got something perplexing needs setting straight.
5 pigs. Alright, there's one.
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
3. Problem is they're hard to grab. There we go.
We'll gather and toast your elf.
That All I'm getting is 5 sausages? Really? I was already making sausages. Damn you!
Aye.
Okay, this is Luton. Oh man. Alright, let's go back to Newcastle really quickly. Because one of the things I think I'm going to do is run Ship of the Line and go off on another zoological expedition. A voyage based on the rumored whereabouts of a rare animal. So we need rations, hunting, navigation, and force. Where's the Ship of the Line? What was the name of that ship? The Explorer. Okay, here we go. Alright, let me move you back over for now. Alright, we need rations, hunting, navigation, and force. Crafting. That's diplomacy. There's navigation. I don't know why I can't put it there, though. Alright, rations. Looking to see what's a ration that I can actually... Oh, here we go, peppers. Why are you going in there? I don't understand why. This is an item socket. Why will it not go into the item socket? Force. Does this... Oh, this counts as rations. Alright, well then I'll get rid of that one altogether. And then I don't have anything for navigation. That's great. Hunting. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to get my morale up high enough. Okay, it's gonna have to wait then. I don't have any good items, it doesn't look like. Let me just check a look and see if... That's trade union. Actually, hold on, what is that? Productivity, forest density. Affects all lumberjack huts, all charcoal kilns, hunting cabin. Okay. I don't think the other islands have anything. No. And I know Norwich definitely doesn't.
Breath of fresh air living here.
Hoping to enlighten me? You must have a good heart.
Hand-blown grenade, usable in trade union, chance of... Chance of fire minus 40%. Don't I have something like that already? Out here. Where's my... There's trade union. Fire station, trade union. Yeah, I've already got one. We got the exact same thing. Okay. Alright. Well, it is what it is. At the moment, I can't really do what I want to do. So... everything else, I think, looks in pretty good shape. Norwich is up and running, or is up and growing. They now have their sausages. So we are up to 117 workers. So we need to get a few more. That actually isn't too big of an issue. I can go here, here, and here. That'll get us to 147, potentially. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade one more.
You reached
there you
a
go.
new milestone.
So it's now Port Town. And therefore, bread is next on the table. We also have the ability to build a church. So let's go ahead and build the church real quick. Let's build you... Let's build you over here. There we go. So that'll increase happiness there. We will not have the ability to craft beer on Norwich because we do not have hops facility. But... oh, that's still filling up. Yeah, it'll fill up. Bread then would be next. Yeah, bread would be next. So we'll probably need to put in some more farmers and then plant some wheat to get bread running. But we can now also start to think about how to do concrete. So reinforced concrete is a combination of coal, iron into steel. This is all worker oriented. We also need a limestone quarry, and then all of that gets turned into concrete. However, we do need engineers to run the concrete factory. So it looks like all we really need to then do on Norwich is set up the limestone quarry and then ship that over to Newcastle to actually create the concrete. And the concrete is needed... why was the concrete needed? We need the concrete to create the copper mine, the zinc mine. Sand mine is no big deal. That I can do anywhere. And I might go ahead and do... now I need artisans to do glass. So all I really need out of Norwich is the limestone quarry, which is over here. Wow, that's quite a ways away. Yeah. So I also, though, need windows for the limestone quarry. So we'll have to... in the next episode, we'll have to ship over some windows from Newcastle to Norwich so we can get limestone production running. Then we can start sending that over to Newcastle to start producing concrete. Once we have concrete, we ship that back over to Norwich in order to create the necessary mines that we need. Because that's the other big piece of this, is we need copper and zinc in order to produce brass smelters. So that we can also do all right here on Norwich, and then send that over to Newcastle in order to actually produce spectacles. We're also going to need to increase our population of Newcastle, which of course is going to require some additional production in order to make that happen. But we'll also need to do that as well. So, very fun stuff. Kinda, sorta. Commuter pier enables the transfer of workforce between 2 or more islands. Oh. That might be something worth looking into. To send workforce here to Norwich. so that we could actually do all of the spectacle production right here in Norwich. That's something to think about. Something to think about for a future episode as well. Alright, let's go ahead and call this episode here. I hope that you have been enjoying it. It's probably been a little bit drab in this episode in comparison to the last. I really do want to try and figure out how I can do the advanced zoological expeditions. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of one of them, because I only need to have one, so that maybe the game will give me an additional one. The Passage Expedition is the one that ties us to the Arctic. We could go ahead... Actually, you know what? Let's kick off the Archaeological Expedition. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. So I think we need a better ship for... I'm going to send that over. We need rations, diplomacy, force, and navigation. So we send beef. That gets us both force and rations. We then need diplomacy and medicine. There's navigation. Send champagne. Or beer. Alright. Hold on just one second. Let's go back over to Newcastle real quickly. Because there's something I don't like about this.
More than ready.
Okay, let me put you over here. Items. This is an item socket. Yeah, it will not... I don't understand why... Okay, now her I can put there. Okay, so that's navigation. There's diplomacy. And then... that gets me force and rations. Alright, let's now try this. Open the expedition. Alright, so now we've got everything. But I want to put her back. And I want to use... Yeah, let's do that instead. That's force. That's navigation. Okay. We're going to send the Explorer off on the Archaeological Expedition. I don't know what the Archaeological Expeditions actually do, to be completely honest. That's why I wanted to ship it off. I think it has to do with a museum. And museum would be nice to put on Newcastle as well. Maybe over here. Or over here. That way we've got multiple spots for people to come into the public mooring to actually, get something from. So we'll take a look at that in the next episode as well. Hopefully, as I said, I hope that everyone is enjoying the content as always. If you are, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next episode of Professor Builds an Anno 1800 Empire. Talk to you soon.